Culture 1. The British.
How foreigners see the British. What is a typical British person like? People who come to Britain from other countries probably have a few expectations. British people are polite, rather reserved, and enjoy drinking tea and standing in queues. But how accurate is this stereotype? In an online survey of 1,402 foreign nationals living in the UK, just over half said that the British match their expectations. The survey also asked which aspects of the British character the foreign nationals liked and disliked. British people's good manners were popular with 49%, and 40% liked the ability to queue. Many agreed that the British are reserved, and for 32% this was a good quality, but for 19% it was negative. Other negative aspects were the British sense of humour, 31%, and British culture in general, 28%. However, 77% said they liked British people in general, and 61% said that their opinion of the British got better as a result of living in the UK. A spokesman for the researchers said, "People probably come to Britain with a stereotype of what to expect. It's good to see that for the majority, the reality is better than the stereotype."
Culture 1. Exercises 4 and 5.
Speaker 1.
I love the UK. I just love the atmosphere, the culture, the art, the history. There is also beautiful scenery in places like Cornwall and Scotland. The people here are kind and friendly. The only things I don't like about the UK are the weather and the food. I had some really bad fish and chips recently.
Speaker 2.
British people don't care about their work like we do. They aren't very hard working, really. They spend all day waiting to finish work and go home. And when they leave work, they forget about it. I have my own cafe here in Cardiff, and for me, my work is my life.
Speaker 3.
I find the British people very friendly, and I love an English breakfast and fish and chips. But I don't like it when I finish work at 11 p.m. or midnight and young people are causing trouble in the street. It's not always nice and they make a lot of noise. I don't worry for me, but I'm anxious for my wife at night over here. Overall, though, I like living in Britain. It's much better than back home.
Speaker 4.
Okay, the weather definitely is not great, but I love the freedom of living in the UK. It's so friendly and welcoming. It was difficult for me when I first arrived at the age of 16. I was used to rules. My family came first, and I always obeyed my parents. I never answered back. But British teenagers have so much more freedom. They don't have many rules, and that's not always a good thing. They often behave badly.
Speaker 5.
The culture here is amazing, and I really like the literature. Shakespeare is one of my favourites, and I love Mr. Bean. Like me, Rowan Atkinson, the actor, studied electrical engineering at university. But people here are lazy. You get too many holidays, especially students.